this is Kelsey Self and Miss Angie Gates. We are going to review my lesson plan number 1 for the secondary instructional plan module. And here we go.
Another great lesson. I'm just going to start with the rubric and go through and let you know how I thought you did. Candidate uses instructional time effectively. Mrs. Self selected an appropriate objective for Lucy's math lesson. The lesson was very well planned and involved several activities. Nice work. Gave you a 3. Number 2, candidate demonstrates exemplary skill in enhancing the learning of critical thinking skills, problem solving, and performance skills of individuals with exceptionalities. The presentation of the lesson held Lucy's attention. You gave her time to process the information, and she needed that.
That was difficult for me to give her time to process and.
Yes, and she wanted to work.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to work. It was a good day for her. I gave you a 3 for that. Number 3, the candidate demonstrates exemplary skill in designing learning environments that encourage active participation in individual and group settings. Lucy enjoyed the lesson and she worked for praise.
Mm-hmm.
And you're so good at positive reinforcement. Look at that. You are a hard worker. I like the way you were working. Great job, Lucy. Nice job. Thank you. A 3 for that. Number 4, candidate demonstrates exemplary ability to use effective and varied behavior management strategies. Lucy was willing to work for you. The positive reinforcement allowed for good rapport to be established, and that was the key with her. I felt like I gave you a 3 for that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Number 5, candidate demonstrates excellent understanding of importance of creating learning environments for individuals with exceptionalities that encourage active participation in individual and or social or group activities. Lucy was very involved counting those pumpkins, and she allowed you to work with her. She allowed the hand over hand that was needed at times. She didn't resist, so she was really involved.
I've never worked with a student in that grade level before, not even in my internship for early childhood. So it was a little different for me.
This was an opportunity to really be either intimidated by, or just embrace it, and you embraced it, and she knew that. I think children are they're very real. They can tell the sincerity of something, and she picked up on that, and I think that's why she allowed you to help her to do the manipulating of things. No. And I think that would be a challenging grade.
Yeah.
So you handled it well. Gave you a 3.
Thank you.
Number 6, candidate demonstrates exemplary oral and written communication skills. Mrs. Self spoke clearly and used one-step directions, allowing Lucy to be successful and understand the objective. That was very critical. Gave you a 3. Number 7, the candidate demonstrates exemplary skill in evaluating instruction and monitoring progress of individuals with exceptionalities. Mrs. Self worked hard getting to know Lucy and what she needs to be successful. Your lesson plan reflects your work. And it did. It flowed very nicely in a sequential manner. Lucy's progress was assessed through student observation and student participation. Nice job. I gave you a 3. Number 8, candidate uses exemplary skill in using strategies to support and enhance communication skills of individuals with exceptionalities. Mrs. Self provided feedback quickly in a positive manner regardless of Lucy's answers, whether she was correct or incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
You always turned it around positive, and she felt like she was being successful.
That was also hard with the board and the feedback, and I was afraid when she pushed the wrong button if it would set her off, or if it would make her shut down altogether. I think it goes back to your relationship building. Yeah.
Which
is hard to do in a short time frame, but
you did it.
Well, and she was so willing too, so
she was
good.
And I think that is all a reflection of she has matured some, and she got to know you. So nice job as well. I gave you a 3. Great job.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.